Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back, my precious peeps. I hope y'all had a blessed week. It's your girl, Trina F. Baby, coming to y'all with another story time. Hold on. Let me fix myself. Sorry. I hope that's a little better. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? I hope everybody had a good week. Like I said, welcome back. Today, I went and got some phones today. We upgraded our phones, me and my baby, and it reminded me of a time where she had a phone that needed to be fixed. So I decided to come with I get so tongue-tied. So I decided to come give y'all another quick story time about that, because it was pretty like crazy. It's like, why everything with me always end up going left, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, you know, we got to get into this intro, and then I'll be right back and we could jump right into this. So welcome back, you guys. If you haven't already went ahead and subscribe, do that, and then go ahead and like it, and then, you know, go ahead and leave a little comment, you know what I'm saying? Just let your girl know you was here. Just even if you want to be the peace sign, you know, if you just want to leave, whatever you want to leave, just leave it, and I appreciate it. So for this story time, the two main characters is my daughter, and for this story, we're gonna name her Angel, which is self-explanatory. That's my angel. And then we're gonna name the shady ass repair dude Shady, which is also self-explanatory. So I just want to start off by saying, like, I hate when people try to get over on me, but it's like a whole nother level when you try to get over on my child. You know, it's like, if y'all ain't watched the last story time, I hope I learned by now how to put a link up here, but it's going to be a link somewhere. And if not, just go to my channel, you know, put it up and go and watch the story time about how I had to drive an hour and a half to go, you know, handle some business about someone who said something out of line when it came to my daughter. You know, you just don't, certain things you don't say and certain things you don't do to people's children. And it's like, you know, what's understood don't have to be explained, but it's certain motherfuckers you got to explain it to, because some people just don't know common sense. You know, common sense ain't all that common. So anyway, my daughter had a Galaxy 7. I specifically remember it was a Galaxy 7 because that was the first year that it had the waterproof screen or whatever. And she had previously broken her phone, and I think I paid like $150 to get the screen fixed or whatever. So she had dropped it again while riding her bike. I was trying to teach her a lesson, and I told her I'm not paying for it. I was real adamant. I told her I was not getting it fixed. She had to get it fixed for herself, because I'm trying to teach my daughter that, you know, money don't grow on trees, and you know that things ain't just that easy. Like I tell you, you gotta be a parent. You know, you just can't let these kids be around here doing whatever, and she's not finna just be wasting my money. If I continue to get it fixed, she's not gonna know what it is for hard work and how to take care of a phone. You know, so she was saving her money up to try to pay to get the phone fixed for herself, right? Commendable. So she had saved up about $100. Like I said, the first time I got it fixed, it was like $150. And at this time, the newest phone was out, like the S8 was out. So I knew that it wouldn't cost no more than like $100. So when she saved up $100, I started calling around, and I started trying to get estimates on a phone, on fixing her phone, which I finally found somebody who had told me it would be about $100 to fix it. So we go up to the guy Shady place of business one day, and he looked at the phone, he held the phone, he smelled the phone, he touched the phone, did all things that he needed to do with this phone, you know. And I'm saying all of that for a reason, right? So he took the phone, and he told my daughter that it'll be $107. Before my daughter even turned to me and asked me if I give her them $7, she told that man, she said, "Sir, I don't have $107. I've been saving up my money, and my mom told me she's not gonna help me get my phone fixed. So can you do it for just $100?" And the man was like, oh, sweetheart. He was like, yes. He was like, don't worry about it. I'll waive the tax or whatever. He never even looked at me and asked me, y'all, I would have paid him little $7. But I'm telling y'all, my baby's so sweet. So, you know, people do usually be nice to her because too, and she well-mannered. You know, you don't run into many kids that's well-mannered these days. But that's neither here nor there. I digress. So anyways, the man took the phone and he said it'll be ready the following day at 5 p.m. He even called his other store to see if he had the parts before he told us the total. So now we leave. My baby all excited. She thinking her phone about to be ready tomorrow. You know, good as new. And it ain't no problem, right? So I work 11 to 7 at night. And I get off in the morning. I get my daughter from my mom's and I take her to school. And I get home about 9 and I lay down by 9:45, 10 o'clock, you know. And I sleep till 2 o'clock till it's time to go pick her up because she was in elementary school. So I get a phone call at about 1 something. It was like 1:15. And so, you know, I'm already mad because they interrupted my sleep. You know, I can't put my phone on vibrate. I got a child at the school called me and it's something important. So it's Shady and he's like, hey, yeah, I just want to let you know that the phone's not going to be $100 because this phone is waterproof and it got a waterproof screen and I didn't know that and yeah, so it's going to be more and blah blah blah. And so is that all right? And I was like, no, that's not okay. You quoted us a price and you need to honor that price. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, well, that was before I knew that it was a waterproof screen because it's going to take more, you know, to order the parts or whatever. I said, but when you called yesterday, they said that they already had the part there. So what part do you have to order? And if you order in a part, it's not going to be there today. And you said that the phone was going to be ready at 5 o'clock. So if it's going to be later than what you said, you should give us a discount anyways because you said it would be ready today at 5 o'clock. So he was like, well, no ma'am. I already went ahead and ordered the part this morning. You know, I took it upon myself to order it so that it would be here by the time I got up here to my other store because my store is up here in Bradenton or Brandon, one of them. He was like, so I had to drive up here to do this and do that. Okay, well, you know, that's not my concern. I didn't ask you to drive to Bradenton or Brandon or wherever you are. I didn't ask you to send the part there. You could have sent it to the shop that I came to where you quoted me $100, where you told my baby you wouldn't even charge her the extra $7. I was like, so how much extra will it be, sir? He was like $60 or $65. I don't know. I can't really remember. And I was like, no, I'm not paying that. I was like, that's well over. I'm thinking he finna say like maybe $20 maximum. And I know y'all probably like, girl, why you ain't just pay that? That ain't no money. It ain't no money. But you know what? I wasn't paying it because you quoted my baby a price and you should say what you mean and mean what you say. You should honor that price. You know what I mean? Don't be a shady businessman. You know what I'm saying? It's the principality, Smokey.
I had to warn you too many times about my money, Smokey. It's the principle of the whole thing. It's principalities in this.
It's the principality, Smokey. Like, for real, because you saw the phone, you held the phone, you touched the phone, you smelt the phone, you was one with the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you all here with the phone. I don't understand how you the owner. This is your business, this is your establishment, but you don't know that this was a waterproof phone. You made a phone call, you talked to somebody. Like, they had a little more conversation than just, hey, do we have S7 screens there, you know? But I was just like, you know what, forget it, put the screen back, the one that we brought it to you with, or however, if you, because he said he had already pulled it apart, but he was calling me before he put the screen on, before he went ahead with it, to let me know and to make sure that I was okay with paying the extra cost. And I said I was not, absolutely not. Put the phone back the way we brought it to you and I'll come pick it up and we'll take it somewhere else, to somewhere who know what the fuck they're doing and what the fuck they talking about. So he said, all right. And like I said, y'all, I'm aggravated. I couldn't go back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? It ain't make no sense anyways, because I was on the phone with him for about a good 20 minutes. And then by the time I got off the phone with him, it's like 1:40 something. I got to get up and go get my baby at 2:30 anyway. She get out of school. So I leave the house at 2 to go pick her up. So I go pick her up. And, you know, she jump in the car and say, yeah, my phone going to be ready at 5 o'clock. And I said, well, actually, your phone finna be ready when we get there. And I gave it a rundown. I told her what happened. And one thing about my baby, like, she not one of them kids that be like, oh, man, oh, crying, oh, woe was me. Like, I talked to her, so she know that real life happened, and she know that things ain't gonna always go as planned. So she was just like, oh, that's fucked up. She ain't cuss, but that's the vibe she was giving. She was like, man, that's fucked up, but it is what it is. Let's go get my shit and we'll find somebody else to do it. Like you said, it ain't no pressure. So y'all, we get there. We get to it was like a pawn shop / repair shop, because he had stuff in there that looked like you could buy it or you could pawn or whatever. So we get there and he come out the back. It's only him, no other workers, it's only him. He come out the back and he holding the phone. He got the phone and he like, yeah, he was like, I fixed the phone, brand new, good as new. It wasn't on like that. Hold on. It was like brand new, see, no cracks. Like he Vanna White or some damn body. Like he worked for the Home Shopping Network. He just, yeah, you see it, good as new. And I was like, yeah, so I reach out for it to try to take it, and he like pulls it back. And he's like, yeah, you see, and then he turns it on so that you could see. It had no picture on it, but it had the default screen that just had the little lines through it, like the little rainbow. He pushes it on and he's like, see, good as new. And then he turned it back off and he was like, see, no cracks in the screen. And I'm like, all right, let me see it. And he was like, no, I cannot give it to you until you pay me. So I said, okay, so it's $100. And he was like, no, it's not $100. Remember, I called you and I told you that it'll be an extra $60. I said, and remember, I told you to put the fucking phone back in its original condition that I dropped it off to you. Oh no, I could not do that because I already had the phone pulled apart. I said, well, that's your problem. If you had the phone pulled apart, all you had to do is put the old screen back on it instead of putting the new screen on it. I was like, why would you go ahead and take it apart in the first place if you knew that shit was going to cost more? Well, my daughter sat here and told you yesterday that she paying for this out of her pocket and that she didn't have an extra $7 to give you. What you think she was finna come with $60 just out her ass? He said, well, I figured you would pay for it. She told you yesterday that I wasn't going to give her $7. So why would you think I was going to give her $60? I'm not giving her that. I was trying to teach my daughter a lesson, even though I shouldn't have to sit there and explain that to him. He don't know what's going on in my household. I shouldn't have to tell her that I had just got her phone fixed. Probably not even 6 weeks prior to that. And then who are you to tell me that you just figured that I could give her the money? You don't know what my bank account looked like. What if that was our last $100 that we had on scrambled together? And if I'm being all the way real here, y'all, she was like 8 years old at the time. Where you think an 8-year-old getting money from anyway, sir? Like, I'm giving her this money. Like, I'll find little stuff around the house for her to do, and then I'll pay her for it so my baby could go get her phone fixed. Like, I'm trying to teach her the value of $1, but at the same time, I don't want my baby using no cracked up phone like that. That shit dangerous for her to put to her ear or whatever. But anyways, who are you to say what we have and what we could just cough up the next day when you quoted her a certain price? So anyways, we arguing back and forth. He take the phone, he walk off, and I was like, oh no, you didn't. So I started screaming obscenities to him. I think I said that right, but whatever. To him yelling in the back, and I was like, if you don't bring that motherfucking phone out here, sir, we finna have a problem. And he was like, yeah, we're gonna have a problem. You finna just need to get up out of here. And I was like, I'm not leaving here without the phone, cause before I knew what I knew now, I used to go pay for phones right out the gate. And since we own that, I told y'all I just bought 2 new phones today. Do y'all know it ain't going no charger? Like, the audacity, how dare you? Like, Do you just assume that I'm supposed to already have the charger? These be $1,200 phones. Like I bought my baby a S21 Plus today. That was $1,000 phone. So I'm supposed to pay for the phone, pay for the Autobox, pay for the screen protector, and now I gotta buy a charger. Like, the audacity of you folks. Who's to say that I already had a Galaxy charger? What if I had an iPhone and I was getting a Galaxy? Or what if I had a Galaxy and I was getting an iPhone? Y'all need to follow me on Snapchat, because you know I was going off. I was going on and on about this. But anyways, okay, now back to the story, right? So I already told y'all he was holding the phone, like taunting me, you know what I'm saying? Like a rabbit. Like he dangling the carrot. But he had done walked off. I was yelling at him. He came back and he told me to leave. He told me he would call the police on me or whatever. So, you know, I had done started making a few threats. He had a big TV on the side. I told him that's probably about the same price as the phone. I was like, I'm not leaving here without costing as much as damage as the phone cost. You know what I mean? So he went and he called the police. So I called the police. Now, I have two phones. I'm recording right now on my iPhone, and then I also have this phone or whatever. So my daughter, I had sent her to school with my phone, one of my phones. So she had that phone, you know, because you can't be sending your kids to school. Sometimes they need to contact you, you know what I'm saying? I don't even trust the schools to let them make the phone call sometimes these days. But anywho, my baby, she went over in the corner and she called my mom. But I called the police on my phone because, you know, in my mind, I was like, you know, he finna call the police. They gonna be on his side. I'm gonna call the police and have them come be on my side. You know, he got his back up. I'm gonna have my back up, whatever. You know, we go do that thing. So, my mama had them came up there, y'all. How she get there before the police too? Now that I'm thinking about this, but my mama came up there, so she came in and she tried to talk to the man. She had me go outside because I'm telling y'all, at this point, my mama came there. Me and him was going back and forth, but he yelling at me, I'm yelling at him. You know, can't really say what was being said, but you know, it wasn't too much or nothing nice because I'm just like, you should honor what the fuck you say. Like, I get here now, you trying to switch it up. My daughter been thinking she finna get a phone all day, and I told you to put the goddamn phone back. I just kept telling him, I told you to put the screen back on. Why the fuck would you put that shit on? So my mama, she pushed me out the door. She come in there, she pushed me out the door. I'm like, where you come from? And so she said, Nick called me because you up here causing a commotion. You don't know how to talk to people. You gotta know how to talk to people. So she pushed me out the door. She go and she talked to the man. I don't know what was said, but she come out the door and she was just like, oh, he got attitude problem. He nasty and this, and he said he told you that it'd be $160 and you only trying to get him $100. So, you know, I'm giving my mama the rundown, the skinny or whatever, and then the police come. Now, I don't know if it was mine or if it was his, you know, but it was two of them. So the guy coming, since we was already outside, he stopped and he talked to me, and I told him my side, and so he said he has to go in and get Shady side. So they go inside, the both of them. Now, it was like a Mexican police officer and it was a black one. And I'm not saying that for anything, I'm just saying that so I could, you know, get y'all the difference between the two. So the black police officer come back outside and he was like, he said you was threatening him and this, that, and the third, and you know, you was causing a commotion and you refused to pay for the phone. And so, you know, I'm like, well, I just told y'all what happened. He charged me a different price for the phone. So the man was like, well, what's gonna happen here is that, you know, this is a civil court case and, you know, you will have to call and file and do this and do that. And I was like, I ain't doing all that. So at that point, the Mexican guy, he comes out and he was like, oh yeah, the man said you was being hella disrespectful. And I said, and I was. I said, and I'm going to tell you right now, sir, he's telling me that this going to be a civil court case and all of this and that. I was like, I'm not about to do all of that. If y'all not finna take me to jail right now, what's going to happen is y'all going to leave and I'm going to come back up here and I'm going to cause more of a commotion. I'm not going to let him just keep my daughter's phone. I said, that's ridiculous. I said, and I find it fucked up that it's nothing y'all could do for me. I said, I told him from jump to put the phone back the way it was, to just go ahead and not do it because we did not have the money to pay for it. I said, I'm trying to teach her a lesson, sir, that she can't just get everything how she want it, when she want it. When she fuck up shit, that she gotta earn it, you know? So the guy was like, the Mexican guy was like, he respect that. He was like, let me go ahead and see if I could talk to him, and if it's something that, you know, if we can't work out some kind of deal or some kind of payment plan, and well, you go ahead and pay the $100 now, and then you could pay the $60 later. And you know, I was about to be like, I'm not giving him them $60, but I was like, okay, sir. So he went inside. And we out there, we talking to the black officer, and he was just like, you know, you can't tell us that you gonna come back up here and be fucking up the man's shit. Basically, that's what he was saying. And I was like, I'm not trying to tell y'all, you know, that I'm finna cause no problems, but I'm telling y'all that he can't just keep her phone. That's like $1,000 phone. I was like, she need her phone. I said, that's the only phone. I said, if I'm making a big deal about $60, what do y'all think I have $1,000 just laying around and go buy her another phone? I was like, and it's kind of messed up because he get to just do that and take people's phone and keep her phone. I said, because he's telling me that he spent $160 on the screen, he gets to take her $1,000 phone. So the man was just like, yeah, you know, you got to get your receipts and you got to go to court. And, you know, he trying to tell me everything I need to do and who I need to call and what numbers and all this and that. So then the Mexican guy, he come out and he was like, look what I got. And my baby was like, oh, my phone. And I was just like, thank you so much. I was like, how did you do that? So he was just like, no worries. He was like, you know, he came to assistance and he was like, yeah, it was messed up to try to get over on the kids. So, you know, I guess he decided to go ahead and give her the phone. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I don't know if that police officer went ahead and paid or negotiated like this. Just let me give you $30, $40.
I let it go for about $40.
$40?
Look, man, $35. That's the lowest I can go. You're killing me.
Just let me give you $30, $40, you know what I'm saying? And you get this baby back her phone and, you know, no play, no foul, no harm done or whatever. I kind of feel like that's what he did. The man was cool as hell. I don't know if he went in there and was like, look, the girl said she gonna come back in here and fuck your shit up, smash all your shit if you don't give up the phone. I don't know what happened, you know what I'm saying? But whatever happened, I'm glad that the man was able to get my baby her phone and he came back and everything was everything. I didn't have to go to jail. I didn't have to file no civil suit. So the moral of the story is, say what you mean and mean what you say. And don't be out here trying to get over on people. And don't be trying to get over on people's kids, because people not about to let you play with their kids. Like, man, you don't know what if we were struggling. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how long or what we went through for this phone, or to even save up the $100 to get it fixed. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the principalities. You cannot think that you're gonna tell me one thing and then I come up here with this money and then you give me another price. You just switch it up on her like that. My baby was excited. My baby said that's all she was thinking about all day. I'm telling y'all, when she got in the car, she didn't even say hey to me. She was just like, so we're gonna get that phone now? It's 2:30. He told you it'd be ready at 5. Like, she didn't know nothing else but the phone. You're not about to play with my kid like that. So anyways, thank you guys. Thank you for watching this story time, for coming back, for all the ones who've been rocking with me since story time #1. If you new here, you know what I'm saying, it's okay. Ain't no judgments. We don't judge over here. You know, just go back and rewatch the other videos and, you know, like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, get your girl out there, get these numbers flowing, and then I'm gonna try to bring you a couple more story times, you know. But y'all just gotta let me know that y'all feeling it, and if y'all getting tired of the story times and y'all want to see me do something else, just let me know. I don't really know about vlogging because my life just as boring as y'all probably feel y'all is. I just go to work, you know what I'm saying, and be a mama, come home and maybe, you know, chill, relax. I could do some hair tutorials. Y'all just let me know. I definitely want to keep it fresh for y'all, so y'all let me know. But anyways, thank you for joining me, my precious peeps. I hope y'all have a blessed week. Bars. I'm telling y'all, you know what I'm saying, I'm like an undercover rapper, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't gonna flex on y'all just yet. Maybe one day, you know what I'm saying, I'll spit a little something. But you know what, not today. Go ahead, if I did say it, hit that like button and subscribe, and make sure y'all drop a comment below. All right, Bye.